Shalom Aleichem, Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome to the video on why our chapters 20 and 21 switched in 1 Kings in the Septuagint and the Masoretic text. Does it make more sense in the Septuagint in terms of the narrative flow, or does it make more sense in the Masoretic? So if we look at the Septuagint, I'm just going to summarize to you the events of the chapters, beginning with the Septuagint. So in chapter 20, King Ahab fasted and humbled himself. And then we read in chapter 21 of the Septuagint that King Ahab was given favor and victory by Hashem. But if we do the reverse and we look at the Masoretic text, the narrative flow, then we see that King Ahab was given the victory just because. There's no rhyme or reason for this happening. And then we read that in chapter 21, King Ahab humbles himself after the victory, which, quite frankly, is unnatural for a human being to do, because that's just not how we work. That's not human nature. After being given a great victory, what is usually the case for us human beings is we will feel elevated. We're going to be puffed up, arrogant, you could even say. Also, I want to add that chapter 22 in both versions are the same, but when we look at it from the Septuagint standpoint, chapter 22 starts with 3 years of peace between Syria and Israel, which makes more sense after suffering a devastating defeat, talking about Syria. However, after doing wickedly, as in the Masoretic, this makes less sense, because we know Hashem does not reward wickedness. He would not reward Ahab's wickedness with 3 years of peace. So that's all for this video. I hope that makes a little more sense as to why the Septuagint narrative makes more sense in terms of the orders of the chapters, why chapters 20 and 21 were switched in the Masoretic and the Septuagint, where when we read and analyze the events of the chapters themselves and looking at the content and the context, we can see that it just makes more sense. It's more logical, it's more reasonable, and this is the original order of the books, of the chapters, I should say. Thank you very much for your time and your attention. Till next time, I bid you all Shalom Aleichem, Salamu Alaikum, Irini Mazisu, Pax Vobiscum, peace be unto you, and Maranatha.